Hey, it's Rhett from Maserati Mods. And if you have a Maserati or pretty much any exotic car that's over 5 years old, then you've probably encountered sticky buttons and sticky interior in general. This is a real nuisance, and you can search the internet, YouTube, and you'll find a dozen ways to take care of sticky buttons. And generally it comes down to you really just have to put in the elbow grease to strip it out and refinish the surface. Well, today I'm going to try something new I haven't quite seen out there before, and we're going to do a little test and see how it works and if it can potentially be a shortcut to fixing sticky. And I'm going to be doing this test on the underside of the steering column of my 2014 Gran Turismo Sport. So this fits under, you can see this is where the key ignition hole would go, and here's the switch to move the steering column up and down. And you can see it's definitely suffering from the sticky. You can draw your fingernail across that. You can leave a fingerprint. So it's definitely in need of repair. And I'm going to be trying this new approach where rather than strip all this down, which I've done on other parts, which takes a lot of time, I'm going to do a wash using borax, which certainly is one of the methods of cleaning stickiness, at least initially. And then I'm going to finish it with the Sim Trim Black paint. Now this paint is specifically designed for black trim of a car. It includes some acetone. If you look at that, so the first ingredient actually acetone, which helps the paint really cure to the plastic or whatever you're painting. And I'm hoping that approach, the acetone and a little bit of the remaining sticky, that the paint is able to provide a barrier. Now, whether it lasts or not, only time will tell, but we're going to try it out and see how it goes. This is a part of the car that is not very visible, so worst case, I just have to redo it properly. So first thing I'm going to do is I've already poured in some borax here, and I'm going to mix this up. I think I put in probably, I don't know, quarter of a cup or so. So pretty concentrated. And I'm just going to go around and clean this up. All right, so I have spent about 5 minutes or so just scrubbing this with the borax, and then rinse it off with water real well. And it certainly cleaned the surface, but it's still very sticky. I can still leave my fingerprints in here. In fact, the borax may have even made it a little bit more sticky. Now, in other applications, you could use the borax to continue to work this stickiness off. It would just take a lot of elbow grease and time. So that's where I'm deviating from the typical approach. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry thoroughly, and then I'm going to apply the Sim Trim Black paint. All right, we're just going to start this off with just a light, very light coat, just like you're painting anything else. All right, that's it. We'll let that dry for 10 minutes and put on probably 2 to 3 more coats. And here you can see the finished product. So I ended up applying 4 coats of the SEM trim paint. And It's definitely not sticky anymore. And I could rub on it, fair bit of pressure, and there's no sign of like it being soft or gooey. Of course, time will tell. So I'm going to go ahead and install this, and I'll check back. And if, periodically, I'll try to give an update, another few months to let you know how this turns out over the long term.